Hi and welcome to RTG Retro Tech Guardian with Ted and I. Right, we're going to be having a quick look at the Panasonic Lumix FZ38 digital camera. Again, I don't normally do anything this new, but I picked this up recently, only a couple of days ago. I was in a charity shop in Liverpool and I saw this for sale. There we go, a gift aid item for £12. It says not tested, basically because they're not allowed to sell electrical items in the charity shop in the UK. So it came with a charger but no figure of 8 mains lead. Now I have loads of these, so I tried powering it on in the shop. Wouldn't come on because obviously the battery was flat. I thought, you know what, £12, I'll take a punt on it. The lady said I could take it back if it didn't work, but it was a charity shop, so I was never going to go back. So put the battery out when I got home. Battery just lives in the bottom here. There we go, that's the battery. Just slides in there, plugged it in, charged the battery up, powered up, works okay. It's got an SD card in there. It does have built-in storage, but not a lot. I think you get 4 photos worth. So it came with a lens cap, and the lens is extremely clean. And the whole camera itself is in very nice condition, apart from, weirdly, a little bit of wear in there. But let's get that the right way around for you. So if you want to read the bottom, there you go. And the model number, because you can't read it off the bottom, is there, FZ38. So yeah, so it's I think 2009, 2008, 2009, I think. 12 megapixel. And to be honest, very surprised. It's a very good camera. It takes very good photos. Video footage is very good. Unfortunately, it's only 720p. If it had been full 1080, I probably would have used it instead of my phone I'm still using to do the recordings. It has stereo mics on the top, the push button to eject the flash unit. So there you go. So anyway, turn it on, and there you go. The lens pops out. It's got an 18 times optical zoom, which is plenty. I think it gives you a focal length of 34 to about 480. And if we have a little look in the, I don't think I can turn this down, so it's not going to be great to see in there. But if I do it like that, and we zoom into Ted there, you can see it looks a bit washed out on the camera, but it isn't, trust me, it's very clear. That isn't, but it's just struggling to focus in this light, and obviously zoomed in that long. So yeah, we'll zoom in a little. We'll quickly take a shot. We'll put the flash on. We'll take a little quick shot here. There you go. And then you pull that button down for playback. And then when you're reviewing it, you can use the zoom button to zoom into your photo if you wish. And then can you do it with that one? No, it is these buttons only. With these buttons you can move it around so you can zoom into the parts of the photos that you've taken. It has a quick record button here. You just press that button there. As I said, it's in it's in 720p only. You can zoom in obviously while you're recording. You get the full 18 times zoom even on video, and as you can see, it's very sharp. I don't know, you can't really see that on there. But the video footage is very nice on this. I've connected it up to a HD TV just to have a look. I'll show you some of the buttons on it in a minute. So you press that again to turn it off. Go back to your playback, and then you can press play. It's got a little speaker on it. The speaker's not the best, but you can see that's working okay. So we'll stop that. Actually, we won't delete it just yet. So yeah, so you can choose between the LCD or the eyepiece. I don't know, you won't see anything in there, like, but it does work. So 32 gig card in here gives 30 minutes of video footage at its highest setting, or 4,600 photos at the highest setting. You've got many functions here. You've got my color mode. You've got portrait, where you can put soft skin on, and scene select. So you've got nature, architecture, creative or normal. Sports mode, obviously close up, night portrait, scene mode, so you can select your scene, panorama assist. What else we got? Party, candlelight, baby 1, baby 2, flash burst, high speed burst, high sensitivity, sunset, pet, panning, starry sky, fireworks, beach, snow, photo frames, high dynamic, film grain, pinhole, aerial photo. You've also got filters on it like black and white you can add, and sepia and etc. Then you've got custom sets, which I've not looked at yet. You can change your picture quality, everything on it. Intelligent ISO goes up to, I think, 1600 ISO, and it does from 60 second to 1/3000th or 1/2000th, is it, I think. Again, you can get the manual online for it. You've got movie mode, where you can have program, auto exposure, aperture priority, shutter priority, or manual exposure. You can select whichever one you want for your video, which again would have been ideal for me. If this had been full 1080, I would have probably used this for my video. The sound is amazing through the stereo microphones on the top. You got full manual mode. You can change everything, your aperture, your f setting for your lens. You can also do your shutter speed. You can go all the way to, was it 60 seconds? Yeah, 60 seconds, all the way up to, let's see if that'll go all the way up on its own. See if it'll go a bit quicker in a minute when it gets up there. So yeah, it's 60 seconds all the way up to 1/1000th on this particular mode. So you can change everything in manual mode, full manual. This one is shutter priority, so you set your shutter speed to what you want. Aperture priority, so your f2.8 up to, actually what's the highest on that? f8. So you can choose to have your background blurred by setting your aperture priority, or have it all in focus, or just the subject you want in focus and the background blurred, so you focus on your background. Focus on your subject, sorry. Program, let's have a look. Program auto exposure, intelligent auto. You've got my color, so you can change your color, what you fancy on it. Portrait, again, we've gone back through them now. So yeah, on the top, you've got focus, where you can do AF, and for your macro, and then manual focus. You got your zoom switch across the top with your half press to, most cameras are the same, half press and then full press to take the shot. On and off switch. Like I say, you got the stereo mics there, you got the little button there, got your, I can never remember, diopter control, so your eye correction basically. So if you wear glasses like I do, you can set that so you can, the image is in focus on the eyepiece, and that's how you set that. You got your quick menu button there, nothing on this one, but you can, if you look here, set your exposure level, so you can make the scene darker or brighter. Your display button, which you can have nothing on it at all. Your grid lines, and I think that's your full info. And then you've got your other buttons here, menu set. You've got your exposure meter, you can change that. You've got your self timer, 2 seconds or 10 seconds. If your flash is up, oh, it won't do an intelligent auto, it does it for you. Function, you can do preview, delete, 4x zoom. So that's your preview button. Oh yeah, sorry, you set your function button for whatever you want. Sorry. You've got burst mode, on or off, and that's your delete button as well. And then we'll turn it off quickly. And then on this side, you have your AV socket and USB. I haven't got that lead, but I've ordered one on eBay, so again I'll get that. You get on the underneath, obviously, your yeah, one thing it's missing is a hot shoe for a dedicated flash, which is a bit of a shame. The inbuilt flash is okay, but obviously not for like distance or quite dark rooms. And then obviously you got your battery and your SD card, which I've shown you. Sorry, your tripod mount there. And then on this side you get a mini HDMI and a power socket, 8.4 volts, so you can run it off the mains. So obviously if you are doing video work like I want to do with it, it's a shame it's only 720p, but I really like the camera, so I will keep this. And then you've got unfortunately the HDMI out only works on playback, doesn't work on record, so I can't see it on the screen and use it an external monitor to see what I'm recording, which is another thing why I probably wouldn't want to use it, because I'm terrible at getting things in the center of the screen unless I've got it on a monitor, so that I can see where I'm putting my hands. Don't always use it, as you might tell, because suddenly the camera will disappear from view and you'll go, what's he looking at? There's nothing there. That's just me. So yeah, so really well made. I'm really pleased with it. The actual results are really good. Now again, because I work nights, I sleep during the day, I haven't got any decent footage or shots from outside. So what I will be doing this week is, this next weekend I'll take it out, I'll get some decent video footage with it and some still shots, and I'll put those in the video so you see the actual footage from the camera, and you'll see the difference from the phone I'm using to this. There's a huge difference. Now I know it's only 720, but it's still much clearer than what I get with my phone. I'm tempted to use it anyway because it's only 720, but we'll see. I mean, I need to invest in a better camera eventually, but you know, things to come first. Like I say, I'm moving house. If you watch a previous video on one of the camcorders I've done, I will be moving house in about 3-4 months time, and I will be making myself a proper little studio, not using the dining table which we're using now. So I do work full time as well, so it's not always easy for me to get videos out there. I do try my best. I am going to try and make more of an effort and get one a week out at least here. So yeah, so if you want any more information about it, please let me know. You can download the user manuals for these. I downloaded one myself. It's a huge file. There's so many things you can do with this. I don't know enough about cameras to set all the manual settings. I did know a lot more when I was younger, when I used to develop my own black and white photos with my dad. But I haven't done it for so long now, I forget a lot of it. But I will try and have a little experiment with this and see what I can do, see if I can bring up some fun results, taking photos of it when I'm out. And like I say, I'll do a follow-up video with that footage. So yeah, so if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. You won't offend me. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's up to you. It's your call. But please do consider subscribing. Although you might not like this one, you might like the next one. Who knows? And it does help me, and it does give me the impetus to do more videos. So I appreciate you taking your time to have a little look at this, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye.